Hi, I'm Paul Miles and I'm at TU-Automotive Detroit 2017. And here I am at the DTS stand with Bob Dillon, Vice President of Hybrid Radio Products.
Correct.
First of all, Bob, can you tell me and the audience what exactly is hybrid radio?
In its most general, it's the combination of a broadcast service, radio, coupled with IP delivered services. And those services can be, and what we're demonstrating here is album images, station logos, jock images, textual metadata. We deliver social media feeds, telephone numbers, email addresses, but it can also be metadata about the program itself. It could be topics, it could be lyrics, it could be information about events that are related to the broadcast in the local area. It can also be, we can also deliver streaming URLs for the broadcast that you're listening to, so that, and we call this service following. So if the user is driving away from the broadcast and you start to lose reception, but you want to continue listening, well, then you can transition from the broadcast service to the streaming service and continue listening. And when you return, you can go back to broadcast to minimize your data consumption.
Excellent. And what's the key advantages of hybrid radio?
A key advantage, it depends on the audience. So to the user, people listen to audio on their computer, on their mobile phone, on their tablets, and so to consumers, an audio experience has become much more than just the audio itself. There's all the stuff that goes around with it. And back in the day, it would have been the equivalent of the album cover, right? What hybrid radio does for the user is deliver that rich contextual metadata that enhances the audio listening for radio, the way they've come to expect it for other audio consumption.
Excellent.
For a car company, which is the audience here, infotainment is a big part of the product that they deliver, not just in terms of what consumers expect, but in terms of the branding of the vehicle itself. You'll see a lot of advertising for cars around the sound system and the features of the sound system. And radio is still overwhelmingly the most demanded to and the most demanded and the most listened to and most used feature of the infotainment system. And so what our service allows and what hybrid radio allows is for the OEMs to enhance radio, which is their anchor application in the infotainment system. In addition, a lot of the branding of the automobile is done in the infotainment system, and by having this kind of an experience, they can retain control of the branding even when there are phone-connected options. For the broadcaster, it provides, this is a third category, for the broadcaster, it gives them an opportunity to deliver a richer experience the way they can on mobile, the way they can on web, but with the efficiencies of broadcast and the interactivity and the richness of an IP delivered service.
Excellent, excellent. And from the car maker's point of view, what sort of steps would they have to take to be able to offer this product with their vehicles?
Sure. So our service and hybrid radio in general is relevant in a connected car. So we make the base assumption that there's connectivity. There's a TCP/IP available. And there's a screen, and this is not a crazy assumption today. It's a predominant feature of cars. So at this point, what they need is from us. We deliver tools that allow them to develop and build a hybrid radio experience. We deliver an API, which is where all the metadata comes from. We have a portal, a developer's portal, that includes all the documentation for our API and our service, along with tools to develop the software. And we have a software developers kit, an SDK, which gets them started. We're demonstrating our implementation of our hybrid radio system, and we deliver all of that software as a starting point for the OEMs to build their system from.
Well, that's great. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.